Hey butterflies, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me on this incredible day. Today is very bright and hot, and I just feel as if it's going to be a very positive reading. And I am actually shooting this reading during the Jupiter in Taurus transit, and Jupiter in Taurus, is quite a powerful transit because Jupiter is all about expansion and Taurus is ruled by Venus, so there's going to be expansion of love, expansion of self-care, and it just makes sense that I just do this actual reading during the actual transit. Anyway, let me just move the cat here out of the way. You've got a choice between pile 1, 2 or 3, and again, this reading doesn't mean that you have to be in a relationship right now. This could be for the future. You could be in a connection right now, you could be dating someone right now, or you could meet this person, whoever I'm going to channel, you could meet them in the future. So let's get cracking on in a few seconds. Let me give you guys another chance, because I keep talking, to choose your pile. Okie dokie, let's go to pile. Let's go to pile 1. Who is your future spouse and how will your wedding day be? I'm hearing the word funny. I don't know why I just channeled that. I'm just hearing the word funny. So maybe your future spouse may be very funny. Maybe you and your future spouse may have a lot of banter, meaning that you will always be joking around with each other, maintaining that youthfulness within your connection is what I'm picking up. So let's take a look. Who is your future spouse? Okay, so I'm going to have to hide. Okay, so the first card we have is the Judgment card. Okay, quite a powerful card. The Judgment speaks of, yes, what the card entails, judging others, etc. It can also speak of, whenever I look at the Judgment card, I always channel the energy of, karma, in a sense of things balancing out for the good. Sort of like the same way that the Justice card is presented to us, but this one is about things being exposed. And the Judgment card is ruled by Cancer and Scorpio is all about death and transformation. Something hidden being exposed with that Cancerian energy, that 4th house energy that speaks about the mother. Okay, is what I'm picking up. So your partner could be connected somehow with your family, but I also feel with this card right here that in the beginning of your actual connection, maybe your mother may not approve of your partner. But I feel like your partnership with this individual will be one whereby you're going to change both yourself and this individual's family dynamics, because you could be from different cultural backgrounds. For some of you is what I'm picking up. There's definitely, I feel, going to be a lot of judgment, or if you're in this connection right now, there will be a lot of judgment about this connection, whether it's said in your face, unfortunately, whether it's by looks, by snide little comments, because there's something about people not placing yourself and this individual together. Maybe you come from a background where they're very traditional, maybe this individual comes from a background where they are very traditional, and the two of you on paper doesn't go to society norms. That's what I'm picking up right here. So there will be judgment here, but I feel like with your pairing, with the love that you have for each other, it's almost like whether this is your mother or this individual's mother, they're going to have a change around in regards to how they view your connection, because they will see the love within the connection. So at first it may be a bit of a shock to your mother or your person's mother or other people, family members, friends, etc. But the love will outweigh any type of prejudice or judgment that anyone has on this actual connection. With this scorpionic energy, again, I feel like I'm hearing the word powerful. Your person could be very powerful in regards to not conforming to society norms. Yes, they know that being in this relationship with you would cause a lot of controversy, but it's almost as if I'm hearing like they're a rebel. It's almost as if they're not necessarily rebelling against their parents. I feel like this is who they are. They have this idea of, just because I am born into this family, or just because a lot of men down the line have married this particular woman, doesn't mean that I'm going to do that. I have my own preferences. I have my own likes. I'm not going to be boxed in. I'm not going to be forced to do something. And your person and their mother may have a conflicted relationship, but it's almost, for some of you, they may have a good relationship with their mother, but their relationship with their mother will transform after this relationship. So if they had a conflicting relationship with their mother in the first place, their mother will see or feel like they are trying to rebel against her. They're trying to hurt her by being with yourself, and they will be in the energies of, no, this is what I want, this is what I like. And they could have like a mother that I'm hearing, they could be quite, I was about to say domineering, but I'm not picking up any type of Aries energy. Like when Aries are in their low vibration, I feel like their mother could be very persuasive, yes, and they may have done things in the past to appease their mother. Their mother could be their mother has a lot of control, or had a lot of control over them, but by this individual choosing to be with you, it's almost as if they are breaking free from that control that their mother once had. This is a person that is spiritual. They may not be aware of how spiritual they are, and they feel that it's in their destiny to be with a partner that they can connect with mind, body and soul. It's not about status to this individual. It's about a soulful spiritual connection. They yearn for that deep spiritual connection. They are aware of how being in a relationship with you will transform the dynamics of their family, even their legacy for many generations to come. They are aware of that, but they feel like you are the perfect partner to be with, to merge together with them, to create a legacy that's never seen before in their family or even in your family. So this person is, I'm hearing, before their time. This person has gone through many rebirths. This person has gone through a lot of upheavals. They may feel as if at times they're in some sort of cycle with karma. Like they learn a lot of lessons, and they have deep transformative experiences that when they come out of those experiences, it's like, wow, okay, the reason why that happened to me is because I chose that path. And they could be thinking to themselves when they look at their mother, the reason why that happened to me is it was because I was trying to please you. The reason why that happened to me was because I married, or I had a relationship with this particular person, or this is a person that you wanted me to marry, that person ended up cheating on me, or that, they look at things in hindsight. I know we tend to do that sometimes, but this person is almost like they get a download, or they got a download, because I do feel like they're spiritual, whether or not they are aware of it. And it's almost as if they know that if they were to go down a specific path, their mother would be happy with the choice of partner that they choose to be with, but they can foresee how their future will play out, i.e. they won't be happy, so they're transforming themselves in the way that they want to be seen, and they are quite brave in a sense where they don't really care if people are going to judge them. They want to be happy. So this is a brave person. This is someone that stands up for themselves, speaks their truth, regardless if someone's going to, or if their family members are going to turn against them or, question their choice. This is a person that's got a very kind heart. We've got the 6 of Cups. For some of you, I feel like this individual could be someone definitely from a past life, yes, but more so, how can you get more deeper than someone from a past life? I feel more so that, I'll take that back again. I feel for some of you, and the reason why I say more so, you may have dated this person when you were a teenager. And I'm hearing the word, I miss them. So for some of you, this is someone that you had disconnected from. You may have had a relationship with this individual when you were younger. Maybe when you were like early 20s, late teens, like 19, 18. But this person I feel may have been your first love. And due to circumstances, and it could have been the same circumstances, family members not agreeing, so you were both sneaking around, and then it may have come to the point whereby you felt to yourself, is it even worth it? You may have gone off and married, this person may have gone off and married and settled down, or whatever the case may be. But I feel as if for some of you, if you don't resonate with that, then this is an individual who you met in a past life. With this Judgment card right here, the Judgment card is very powerful, because for me, whenever it comes up in a spread, it does represent a deep spiritual, life transformative connection. If I'm doing a love reading, something that's going to change the dynamics of a family lineage. And I feel like this person has come into this life to do so with yourself. And with this 6 of Cups card as well, this does speak about this person has been yearning to connect with someone that understands them on a deeply spiritual connection. And they will find, or if you are with this person right now, they feel like this individual is you. You are this person's best friend. You are this person's confidant. You can communicate with this individual, or you will be able to communicate with this individual with not much words. So you will have that telepathic connection also. This person definitely could be a water sign. They could be a Cancerian, they could be a Scorpio, or you could be a Cancerian or Scorpio. I feel like they may have like maybe Venus or Mercury in Scorpio. And this is an individual, like I said, they think deeply about things, and I feel like they're highly sensitive, and they see through the veil. They are psychic, and they want to connect with someone that is in touch with their emotions also, because this is a person that likes to talk about the past, likes to unearth things that have hurt them in the past, likes to hear about how you have gone through situations and how you have transformed from situations. So this person, they want to connect with someone that they can gain a sense of togetherness with. They want to find healing through conversations. Conversations will be very important to this individual, but not just surface-based conversations that may make you feel uncomfortable, but not in a way whereby they're prodding. Conversations whereby they want to know what hurt you in the past, so that they don't do the same thing to hurt you. They're very mindful with that Cancerian energy. They're very loving. They've got a very maternal side, whether they're a male. Yeah, they've got a very maternal side. This is the type of person that is very invested in the family life. This is a person that may want to be a stay-at-home father, or may want to work at home so that he can be around his children. This is a person that may want to homeschool their children. This is a person that is very protective of their family, especially if they have children. If you both have children together, they'll be very protective of their family. Very nurturing, very warm, very kind. They may spoil their children though. And in regards to you, they may come home with flowers. They would like to make you feel nurtured and loved and cared for. This is a type of person that will be very seductive, but very romantic. You are with somebody, or you will be with somebody that will like to take you out to restaurants, or the theatre, This is a person that if they're on the road and they pass a shop, they cannot not go inside that shop without getting you something. You will constantly always be on this person's mind. This person can be very possessive though. Very possessive, because a love that they would have found in you, they would have felt that they would never be able to experience that type of love before. So when they do get into a relationship with you, they may be very possessive. They may be like, what are you looking at my woman for? Or if you're going out wearing something, they may be like, why don't you wear a longer dress, or why don't you wear something that's going to cover you up a bit, because they want you to be all for themselves. They won't want anyone looking at you. If you are the independent type, this is a person that may call you. Have you reached there yet? On your way to wherever you're going, if you're meeting up with friends, are you sure you're meeting up with friends? Are you sure it's a good friend? It's not like they won't believe you. It could be a little paranoid at first, and that could be due to past hurts. Okay, and I feel it's more so to do with the mother. Like, no shade here, but I feel like this person will learn, or is going to have to learn, and I feel like they could be in the process of learning when they meet you, or they would have learned when they meet you that you are not their mother. So maybe their mother was domineering, like I picked up before. Maybe they felt that they had to please their mother. So it could be like an exaggerated way of trying to showcase their love, because maybe they were that way with their mother, and they may feel like they have to be that way with you. But once they know that you accept them flaws and all, allow them to emote, they will be more relaxed in this energy. When I picked up upon this person calling, like if you're on your way to meet your friends or something, they will want to make sure, not to say that they don't trust you, because they will be very trusting. This person will be independent, so they're not going to be calling you all the time to say, where are you, this, that and the other. That's too much. But this individual, I feel like for some of you, they could be like that if they haven't come out of that energy of what I just mentioned before. But for others of you, I feel as if this person will just want to make sure that you're okay. This is the type of person that even if they're tired, they'll be like, are you sure you don't want me to drop you? You're like, no, I'm cool. Like, you are clearly tired. You need to rest. But they want to be of help. They want you to be cared for and nurtured. And they do expect the same type of energy back. They want to be cared for and nurtured. They will always retain a youthful spirit. Like I said, this person could be quite funny. They could be very funny, very goofy. They're not afraid to get in touch with their sensitive side, with their playful side also. They could be very hardworking. I feel like this person will be very established. This person, I feel, for some of you, may want you to be a stay-at-home mum. Excuse me, my voice went there. So Spirit is like, no, you just mentioned that it's this person. This person may want both of you to be stay-at-home parents. They may want to start a business with you. So you and this individual, like I said before, it's something about some sort of life transformative tie that you have with each other, but something that you will birth into this world as well. Because remember, with that Scorpionic energy, all about transformation, death and rebirth. There's something that you're going to bring into this world, that you're both going to birth into this world. Doesn't have to be children, though I do feel for majority of you it will be children, because we have the Six of Cups here. But I feel like you may birth a business. Maybe nobody in their family has ever had their own business. Maybe nobody in your family has ever had their own business. And even if they did, it may not have been successful. But even for some of you, if you have got business owners in your family or their family, maybe it's done as a solo. Like, it's not a collaboration with a partner, with a husband and wife that is successful. For some of you, I feel... And what I should have said is done solely, like just one person doing it. This person wants to build a legacy with you. This person wants your children, you might be also your great-grandchildren. They want generations upon generations to be taken care of. They're definitely, I'm hearing generational curse breaker. They're definitely breaking some sort of generational curse by, being in a relationship with you. Is the first thing, because like I said, people in their family, they stuck to the same old, which worked for them, but it doesn't work for this individual. Second thing is stepping out on their own, creating their own business. This is the type of person that could create a business whereby, I wouldn't necessarily say it's on the levels of like Nike, but it's definitely going to be a franchise. I feel like this person is somebody that likes to take risk, likes to, you know, step outside the box in a way, but also it's like they can foresee the future. They know what will work and what will not work, and they trust their intuition, they trust their gut. They're very stable, they're very down to earth. This person may like to save a lot. This person, again, yes, they are very traditional, but this is the type of person also, what I'm picking up is that they are very serious about commitment. So they are very loyal. They will like to spoil you. They will like to spoil themselves. They will like to treat themselves. They will like to treat both yourself and, you know, this is a type of person, I feel, if they want you to be a stay-at-home mum, for some of you, they will make sure you're taken care of. And they will encourage you also to, you know, start your own business or do a hobby, but they will also make sure that you're taken care of. There's food, you know, there's money for clothes. You can go and get your clothes. You can go and, you know, get your hair done, get some new shoes, make sure you've got a gardener or the garden's taken care of. They'll do the gardening and give you some money as well. That's for some of you, and that's for some of you also. Even if you are working, this person wants you to feel nurtured and taken care of. Some of you could be dealing with, or you may deal with, a Taurus person or a Cancer or a Scorpio. There could be jealousy as well about the way this person loves you. This person's love language could be, you know, acts of service, gift giving, definitely. They definitely may have like a Venus and Taurus also. They like nice things. They want their partner to be treated well. They want their partner to feel good. So again, expect a lot of gourmet meals, whether that means they are cooking these meals in the kitchen. They are the type of person that will always be in the kitchen taking out different items to create a recipe. They may like to watch cookery programs. They may like to, you know, make cakes, etc. with the children. This person may like to bake. They may like to make, like I said, different dishes, try out different meals, try out different restaurants as well. When if they go to a restaurant and they taste something, they're the type of person to say, you know, I can make that better at home. I can make that better. We don't need to come here again. You know, it's that type of person. We also have Temperance card right here. Some of you may end up marrying a Sagittarius person, a Taurus person, a Scorpio, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars or Venus, for all the signs I mentioned. I feel like this person again is very balanced. They definitely connect with their guides. They're very deeply spiritual. For some of you, this person could be religious. But I feel like this individual may require time alone, so they can sit in solitude, they can meditate, they can ground themselves. They may like the sea also. And generally, this person is very positive. I feel like the more quieter their mind is, and that's with anyone, the more still they are. Maybe in the past they wasn't this way inclined, but they will realize that as time goes along. And it's almost as if, like I said, they will feel as if their spirit guides have guided them to you. They will know and feel like you are the ideal person. This is the type of person that, I'm hearing yoga retreats. They may like to go on yoga retreats with you. They may like to meditate with you. For some of you, they may like to go out with you to like the bar, because ultimately they will see you as their best friend. Everything that I'm getting like quite a solitude energy here as well. They will see you as a best friend, and they will think that everything I can do with a friend, I can do it with you. You know, they may like to go clothes shopping with you. And there will be times, many times, where they will want to connect with you. And sometimes when they want to be left alone, they will want you to understand them on a telepathic level, because I feel like you and this individual will have that telepathic connection. And I say this because we've got the moon card here, and the moon card is Piscean energy. Again, this person may have fears. But when I see this card in their reading, I feel it represents how deeply spiritual this individual is. I feel like the spirituality that this person embodies would have come from a time of them going through a transformation. Again, for some of you, if this is a person that you disconnected with from, you know, when you were much younger than you are, you may not really recognize this aspect of their personality. You may not know them in this way. You may know them as somebody that, you know, for instance, they may have been you may not have known how deep they really feel, how deeply they really feel. Suddenly this individual and yourself may have ended their connection when you were younger, and it could have been this individual, it's because their mother played a part, and they may have moved to another country, but they always thought about you, and they always thought that they made the wrong choice. They made the wrong choice of ending the relationship. They made the wrong choice of maybe listening to their peers, listening to their mother. They always wondered about you, and I feel for you, they're going to come back. They're going to come back. And this is the person you're going to end up marrying. And it's going to make you feel like, for some of you, you may feel like you're never going to see this individual again. For some of you, you may feel like you're never going to gain this type of love. And some of you may have manifested this type of love, and you will get it. But some of you may have given up. You may have felt, oh, you know, that's for, you know, no such thing as fairy tales. And I'm not saying that this person, because no one is perfect, but it will be very close to a fairy tale for you, because when you were a child, I feel like some of you may have felt, when I'm older, I'm going to live in this house, I'm going to marry this person, I'm going to have this specific job, my partner's going to have this. You may have manifested it when you were younger without realizing that you're actually manifesting it. So when you do encounter this person, it's going to be like, well, okay, this is really happening. But it may be met with some opposition as well. Again, this person likes to stand up for the underdog. So this is the type of person that accepts all, whether they're from different cultural backgrounds, religions, have a different religion from themselves, whether, you know, they are rich, they are not rich, you know, they treat everyone equally. They're not prejudiced, they're not, you know, racist. They are very inclusive, is what I'm picking up right now. So that's why I feel like they'll be very angry when they see like the backlash that they receive for their choice in partner, their choice in how they want to live their life. This person will be very perceptive as well. And again, there's an indication here of them wanting to speak about emotions and feelings. And this individual will be able to spot a snake from a mile. So this is not the type of person that you can pull the wool over their eyes. They will be able to detect who is not for them, whether that means it's family members, etc., and who is for them. This person may like to, I'm hearing, indulge sometimes. They spend a lot of time alone, is what I'm picking up. But this person, I feel for some of you, they know their limit. Because I'm looking at the Scorpio there. It's like, no, stop. You know, the Scorpio is creeping up on the wolf. So this person is quite fearful of overindulgence. So they're quite mindful of how much they don't like to be excessive. Again, you may not recognize this person, because maybe in the past you may have thought this person was very excessive in their indulgence. But this person is more mindful now. They're very mindful. They're very caring. They're very kind, loving, loyal as well, stable. This individual is successful, or they will become successful as well. But they would like to become successful with their partner. So let's take a look at how your wedding day will be. Okay, so we have the High Priestess. So this is initially telling me that this could be like a private, secret wedding. I don't feel like this individual may want a lot of people to know. This is an energy of secrecy around this individual. They're very private. And I feel like this comes with age. This may have come with the fact that they got a lot of backlash, and they are aware of who is for them and who is not for them. So I feel like your wedding day will be very spiritual. Some of you may get married when the moon's in Pisces, or the moon's in Sagittarius or Cancer, or even Taurus. But I feel, or you could get married during those seasons for some of you. I feel like I'm hearing like there may not be a reception, but if you do have a reception, it will be very magical, because you know Pisces is ruled by the planet Neptune, and Neptune is about, you know, fantasy and make believe and things that are magical and spiritual. So you're definitely going to experience a very fantasy like based wedding, in regards to, it's going to feel very dreamy. It's going to be a spiritual wedding. I feel I'm hearing very few people will come to this wedding. There's going to be, you know, a lot of communication with the eyes between yourself and this person, knowing what each other's thinking, and just feeling that sense of, wow, we're actually doing it. Like, we've actually found each other, and we've actually, you know, we're doing it. We're actually experiencing this magical moment together. If you do invite anyone, it won't be a lot of people. It may only be 2 people. If you have children, it may only be the children and maybe another person. This person could be your mother. Maybe the mother may come around, but I don't feel like it's going to be a lot of people. It's almost as if this wedding will be top secret, because in this individual's eyes, and maybe in your eyes, like I said, this person will be able to spot a snake from a mile. So they will be aware that others are disapproving of this connection. So they don't want anyone or anything to hinder the day. They want to express their love to you. They want the day to be about love, not about drama, not about, you know, naysayers, or not about any fake, you know, conversations with family or friends that do not really wish you well. They want the day to be about you. I feel like the day is going to be very powerful, in a sense whereby those that are invited will feel the depths of the love that you both share for each other. You know, the minister, the priest, the person who's doing the wedding will also feel the depths of the love that you both share for each other, and may even mention that during his speech or her speech. You may have a female that's, you know, doing the wedding. For some of you, this could be a same-sex relationship that you're in. But no one will not be able to deny the love that you share for each other. Ace of Swords. So it does speak about, I feel like, again, some of you may have cut out family members and friends. It's almost as if you would have both gained clarity as to who to invite and what to avoid, knowingly, intuitively, because I feel like you could be very psychic as well, that if you were to invite or even tell anyone about this day, it will be ruined. Some of you could be Libras. This person could be a Libra or Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars or Venus. I feel like there's going to be a lot of communication as well. A lot of communication about how you truly feel for each other. So you may have, you know, if you were to write about, you know, how you feel about your person and you read it out on the day, it may be, you know, quite long, because all your person's thoughts and feelings about how they feel for you will be quite long, and you might be quite shocked about what you hear, because like I said, your connection may stem on a deeply spiritual basis, and when you do communicate, it is about, you know, it's about things that are perceived as very deep. You know, like I said, you don't have like a surface based connection, it's one whereby you do get to the heart of the matter. This person likes to get to the heart of the matter, and I feel like you do too. But this, whatever they say to you, you're going to feel to yourself, wow, like, I didn't know you thought that about meeting me. They may say something along the lines of, when I first met you, I knew you were the one. I saw you as my queen. You know, I knew that I was going to spend the rest of my life with you. I always manifested. Or if they're not into manifestations, for some of you they are, but they may say something along the lines of, I always envisioned myself settling down and marrying someone as magnificent and as powerful and as amazing as you. You know, it's going to be along them lines where you're just going to be taken aback. You know, there could be tears from whoever's there. Like I said, the love is going to be felt. Even the person who's doing the wedding for you both could have, like, their eyes are watering. But like I said, they may mention, wow, like, this is one of the most powerful weddings you know, the love is going to be felt in that room. Some of you may get married near the sea, on the beach, or you could get married in the evening time for some of you. I don't feel like there's going to be any pictures. There will be pictures, yes, but I don't feel like you're going to put any pictures up online. Not straight away, however. You may want to wait, because again, you want to, you know, savor this moment. Some of you may have colourful hair. Some of you may have colourful hair on the day, or you may have flowers in your hair. You may walk down a pink or blue carpet for some of you, or some of you could get married, like I said, like, it could be like fishes, like a lot of fish tanks around where you are getting married. Again, you could get married in a building that has a lot of beautiful fishes. Some of you could get married on the beach, barefooted, I'm seeing, with a white flowing dress, dressed down, both of you and your person. For some of you, you can get married in a building where they have a lot of stairs that go round and around and around. But this is a building where a lot of people get married anyway. It could be very vintage, it could be Victorian. You and your person may pray within the wedding itself. Yeah, not a lot of people will be invited. You could get married in the evening for some of you, is what I'm picking up. Where there could be a lot of candles around as well. We're hearing denied access. Yeah, people will not be invited to this wedding. Only a chosen few, or a handful, or two, you know, not a lot of people. This access will be denied. How will your wedding day be? I feel like you and your person will probably do a lot of the things yourself. So if you get married in a building, you and your person, because you may not want people to know, may actually decorate the sceneries yourself. You may find it a bit tiring, but this is something that you may have done the day before, or your person will turn up earlier and light some candles, so that when you walk down the aisle, the candles are there, tall candles. Some of you may get married in a hotel. For some of you, you may get married with just the two of you. If you haven't got children, it could be just the two of you. You may decide to, you know, you may have told your family members you're going away for a break, a weekend away, when you both end up getting married. But again, you may not want no one to know. You may find that quite stressful, because you will have done most of the things on your own. So, you know, you may find it stressful to keep it a secret, because if you are still living at home with your family members or something along them lines, it could be a situation of, okay, I'm gonna have to pack for the wedding and pack for, you know, my stay at the hotel. So you may find the fact that you have to keep it quiet a hindrance. Six of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you, you will gain a lot of presents, a lot of money for this wedding as well. if you have a very quiet relationship, then, or marriage, wedding day I should say, I feel like your partner may want to, it's like they may want to make up for the fact that you didn't get all those gifts that people give on the wedding day, because you may have both chosen not to invite a lot of people, and with that comes, you know, not many gifts either. So I feel like you and your partner may want to exchange gifts to each other, and that's all that matters within this pairing. You may have like 2 or 3 different types of rings meaning something, but I feel like your partner may gift you with a lot of money, and you may also do the same thing. If you have a wedding whereby it's more than a handful of people or more, I feel like you will gain a lot of, you know, you will gain a lot of money, you will gain a lot of maybe jewelry, definitely money with the 6 of Pentacles from both sides of the family as well. And even if you have a wedding whereby there's a lot of people, there's still going to be access denied for some family members. Yeah, we have the 4 of Pentacles. How will your wedding day be? This to me represents that you may want to keep this day sacred, close to your chest. Some of you again may get married abroad. Some of you may go to like Africa, Egypt, and get married there. This is something that you will want to hold close to your heart. You may not want a lot of people to know about this particular day, the event that has even happened. It could just be the 2 of you. For some of you, it's going to be a hot day. For some of you may get married in the evening in a building. For some of you, you will get married in the day on a hot day. But it could just be you and your person. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, it could just be you and your person and the person that's doing the wedding, or you, your person and a child, or children if you've got children. You know, I feel like if you do decide to have a wedding where there's a lot of people, there is going to be a lot of help. You'll all work together, or they will be working behind the scenes, you know, making flowers, putting the flowers in the right places. Your partner will be very invested and involved in setting the scenery up. I feel like the scenery will be very modern. There may be like bright colours in regards to the flowers, is what I'm picking up. Your person will really, you know, I feel they're going to be very invested in this. And even if this was your idea, your plan, it's going to have a very magical theme to it. Because you may have said something to your person in the past about how you know, like your ideal type of wedding, but you may have felt that it went on deaf ears, or this person will try to pick at your brain to try and create near to what you've envisioned for yourself. They want it to appear like a dream. So there could be like images of dolphins and fishes, even if there's not that. Even if you're not near dolphins or fishes, they may make it like a very watery vibe with like a lot of colours and, you know, a lot of feathers, colourful feathers and colourful flowers. And you know, if you have the reception, for some of you, because some of you may decide that you don't want a reception, for some of you, you will have a reception, and I feel like the tables will be like very colourful. When I say very colourful, I mean like the tablecloths will be very colourful with brightly coloured plants and flowers, and, you know, there'll be people dishing food out. You may hire caterers as well. Family members will get involved. Family members may want to make sure everyone is taken care of, settling down, and, you know, comfortable. It will be very intimate, though, is what I'm picking up. But there's going to be like a lot of working together with the 3 of Pentacles here. So you could have family members that are cooking for you. For some of you, you could hire cooks. I'm just seeing like maybe for some of you like a wooden place with like stairs that go around in a circle, and like a beautiful scenery with like balloons with like glitter inside of the balloons, like silver balloons with like pink glitter, and pink balloons with like silver glitter, and it just like one of those type of aquarium like sceneries for some of you. Very magical. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. For some of you, you may opt for something quite simple. Again, some of you may decide that you want to get married in the forest. For some, I've seen that happen before. It's quite beautiful. So some of you may want to get married in a park or in the forest as well. And it could be a situation where you're both dressed down. You don't want to put too much pressure on your partner or on yourself or on the day, but you may spend a lot. Your partner may spend a lot on the rings, but there's something about you both dressing down. You want this situation to be as natural as possible. You don't want any type of excitement, is what I'm hearing. But there's something about here, not a lot of people will be invited to this wedding. This wedding, I feel, will be very it'll be very private. Some of you could marry a Virgo. You could have Virgo in your chart, or you could be a Virgo. And I feel for some of you, again, in regards to like the food and stuff, there could be like water playing in the background, right? The music of water, the music of like dolphins, and there's something very water, aquarium like about this actual wedding. And I feel as if it will be very, if you get even if you get married in a building, you may have like the sounds of nature, birds chirping. There's something natural that you want about this actual wedding, is what I'm picking up. And again, I don't really see there being a big crowd. Even if you do have a reception, I feel like it being a small reception. Some of you may go to a restaurant, so you don't have to cook, or some of you may get like chefs, etc. But I feel like the cuisines will be from all over the world. You'll have Mexican, you have Asian food, you'll have Jamaican food, you'll have different types of food, Brazilian food, Spanish food, Lebanese food. There's going to be so much different cuisines. It's like you want to incorporate the world in this one moment, but it would only be accessible to a small chosen few that are lucky enough to come to this special event. I see people, maybe 2 or 3 tables, 4 tables, but everyone just getting on, but really indulging in the delicious gourmet meals, with like tranquil music playing in the background, music of earth, music of like birds chirping, and it's just going to be a magical moment, is what I'm picking up with this wedding. And people will leave this wedding saying to themselves, wow, that was a really amazing wedding. I really feel like these people are destined to be together forever. And I really felt the love of that wedding, and the food was amazing. And there's the energy of you or your person. I feel more so your person, like really making sure everyone's okay, everyone's having a good time, everyone's fed, and there will be speeches, maybe people going up to talk about about both of you and how they're so happy for both of you. There could be an energy of yourself or your person singing on the day, so there could be a first dance with that Neptunian energy, but there could be an energy of this person or you singing to. There could be a band as well. Some of you could have a band, but your person may take the mic and say, look, I've written a song, or you may have written a song, and you'll both, or yourself or your person, will get the opportunity to sing it. You could hire a singer as well. Some of you may have like a lot of people at this wedding. This, for some of you, I feel it could be more of a private affair. Even if there's a lot of people at this wedding, some people will not be involved, especially those people that judged the connection in the first place. There could be high school friends from the past that come to this wedding as well, saying like, I always knew that they will get together, this, that and the other. But this is going to be one where people are going to feel touched by magic after they leave this actual event. So that's what I have for you, pile number 1. I hope you enjoyed that. First, I'm going to do one of these readings. If you like this reading, please comment below, and I will do more like these in the future. Take care of yourself. Peace out. Okay, so let's see, pile number 2. Who is your future spouse, and how will your wedding be? Okay, so we have King of Pentacles. So this is someone that, could be a Taurus. Going to say it outright. This person could be a Taurus. This person, I'm hearing money maker. This person is ambitious. This person is stable. This person wants to, they could be in this energy right now, or you could be with this energy. This person's all about, securing their foundations. And if they are a person that is married, if they are a person that is single, I should say, they want to, they feel like the last thing that they need right now in their life is that special someone, and that special someone is you. some of you, like I said, you could be with them right now. But this person is very law, very traditional. I'm hearing they like nice things, especially their surroundings. Burning some incense. Especially their surroundings. Well, this person may have been single for a long time until they felt that they found the one. Yeah, I feel like this person may have come out of a relationship. This person could be quite fiery as well. This person may have chose to stay single for a long time because there could have been like an abrupt ending in the connection that they had. Or if you know, I feel like this person is very passionate. This person could be a Aries Taurus cusp, so they can be very ambitious in nature. You know, they are a leader, they go after what they want, they can be very outspoken. Sometimes they could be a little bit blunt. Sometimes I'm also hearing a little bit forgetful as well, or they could be blunt, not knowing that what they're saying is actually hurting your feelings. So that's something that they could have to be a bit mindful of. But generally, they're not seeking out to hurt your feelings. This is how, you know, if they are the type of person that if they see something, they're going to say what they see. They could have like Mercury in Aries, so they don't really, you know, filter their words. They're very passionate as well. And this person, you know, this person could be very fiery, so, you know, they could get angry quite easily as well and flare up. This person may like to be on the move, is what I'm picking up. So some of you could connect, or you could be connected with a Taurus, Aries, or Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus. This person does like their level of independence as well. They could be somebody that's always thinking about the future. They could, like, you know, this could be like a long distance relationship or at first, but for some of you, this individual, I feel they may love cars, you know, it's what I'm picking up, and they definitely like to be on the move. This person definitely wants to have children. They want a spouse to have children with. This is their ultimate, you know, thing that they want. They want that dynamic where maybe the mother, you know, they choose a spouse, and as soon as they get married, they want to start creating children. They want to have maybe 2 children, is what I'm picking up. This person's very determined and very focused. They know where they're going in life. You know, they could be a little bit, like, there's 2 sides to this individual. There's a very fiery side. They may have like a Sagittarius moon, Aries moon, or Cancer moon, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, or Venus, or they could be a Taurus, Cancer, a Sagittarius, or Aries. But I feel like this person likes to travel. This is not a type of person that likes to stay in the house all the time. They work hard, they play hard. They like cars. They may have a red car, they may have like a white car or a yellow car, or black car and white car. But this individual is a person that may like to travel a lot, and sometimes they may like their own space as well. And if they don't get their own space, they could be quite irritable and snappy and fiery. So if this person wants their own space, then please allow them that, because they can get very, you know, protective of their space. And I think everyone needs their own space as well. And this person likes to go for long drives. I feel like this individual, you may feel like this person works a lot. Like, when are you going to go to bed? Like, this person's always, they may like to go to the gym as well. They could be a gym fanatic. They like to work out. Here in combat sports, this person may like, I'm hearing Lewis Hamilton. They might like car racing. They might like horse racing as well. Yeah, that's the thing. For some of you, this person may like to gamble, which is not good, because there's a possibility of them losing a lot of money as well. So that's to be quite mindful of, because there's energy of them liking sports. So they may put bets on like car racing or horses or something like that, and or sports, and then they end up losing a lot, but they make a lot. They know they're going to make that back, but it's not the case. That's not the case, because they're losing a lot, you know. This person does like their own independence. That they could be quite close to their mother, or they may want you to be close to their mother. They may want you to, you know, have children for them. So this could be a type of person that they like to do their own thing, where they want you to just be at home looking after children, for some of you. they may find it quite restrictive and uncomfortable just to be in one place at the same time. So this person may have like many businesses, or they definitely like to travel a lot. They definitely have a lot of energy. So there's the energy of this person wanting to travel to different countries. So you and this person may travel a lot to different countries. This person will be very passionate as well, very sensual, very earthy, but very like, they could have like this wild side to them as well, where they just want to go on for hours and hours and hours. You're like, whoa. But this person is very passionate, and they may want to show you how attracted they are to you through being intimate with you. I'm hearing multiple O's. They will want to give you multiple O's. And they will want, you know, their intention is like, they could have like a Mars in Cancer or something, but their intention could be like to impregnate you quite quickly, because they just find it very sexy when a woman is carrying their child. They may have children before, or this is something that is a fantasy of theirs, to know that they've created a child and the belly's growing, all this type of thing. So it's like, that's their intention when they're making love to you, is like to impregnate you. And this person will look after you, no doubt, but they will have a very high sex drive as well, at times as well. High sex drive in a healthy way, not a way whereby it's going out of control, because they will want their alone time, and they could be prone to moodiness and depression at times as well. So it could be important to try and talk to this individual so that they don't let everything fester, because if they let everything fester, they can explode, is what I'm picking up. And the outlet that they will choose to express these emotions is through sport, which is good. And then they might try and gamble to repress these feelings, which is not so good. So like, they do want someone that is very nurturing, kind and caring. They may have a like absent mother or something, or, you know, this person is very sensitive, but they may not show their sensitivity. So they would want their partner to be able to understand this sensitive side to them, and just be there to nurture them and care for them as well, is what I'm picking up. So if you do decide to marry this person, I feel like your wedding will be one to remember, because we've got the Page of Wands. So you could be dealing with an Aries, or you could be an Aries. We've got Aries, Cancer, Taurus and Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars or Venus. And I feel like it's going to be, I'm hearing showstopper. This person likes to spend the cash, and they will want to make sure that it's a day that everyone remembers. This is Aries energy, Page of Wands. So their outfit will be banging. Your outfit's going to be banging. People will be, you know, all eyes will be on you. They're going to make sure they wear something spectacular that is hard to forget. The scenery is going to be spectacular, because when you think of Aries, you think of first house energy, and you think of, you know, the self, you know. First house represents like the ascendant in some cases, right? And Aries are all about the self. I remember when they said, when I think it was like selfies came out, you know, there was a phase of selfies. I think that was during the Uranus in Aries transit, right? That was during the Uranus and Aries transit. And Uranus rules the internet, and Aries is all about the self, selfies, you get it? So anyway, I feel like this individual is going to be very focused on making it be their day, making it be your day. So the scenery is going to be, you know, there's like I'm hearing like spotlights. I'm hearing Tupac, All Eyes on Me. I don't know, but there's going to be a lot of eyes. People will be like, wow, gasping, like, look at that outfit. People will be taking pictures of your person's outfit. You're both going to look absolutely amazing. There's going to be a lot of people there as well, because some people say that weddings are not for you, they're for your family and friends, but this person's going to make sure that this wedding is about them as well. You're going to see my outfit, you're going to talk about my outfit, you're going to take pictures of me and my partner when we walk down, you know. It's like a type of celebrity like wedding. So there will be quite a few people there. They could also, it's not even about them, but I feel like they're going to have a hand in this, because this person does like nice things. They do have they do have style. They do have taste. They're going to, I'm hearing that they're going to also invite people that they know don't like them, which is weird, because part one wasn't like that, but this one is weird. It's almost like they're going to show people, look, we're living good. Yeah, take a picture of that, put it on your Instagram, share it, repost it, do whatever you want with it. It's that type of energy is what I'm picking up for one. So there's going to be like, wow, you're in for a ride. you're definitely in for a ride. This is the type of, I'm picking up more on like the event after the wedding. Okay, so I feel like it's gonna be lively. It's definitely gonna be lively. I'm hearing, I don't know, I'm hearing like turn up. My parents are Jamaican, but like that's a saying that you say like when you're having a party. So I hear like the after party, the reception, I should say, is gonna be like a bash, like a ragga's like reggae music they call it, but it's gonna be like a dance, like a ragga dance for some of you. And if you're not into ragga music, which some people call reggae music, it's going to be like you're at some rave or something. It's going to turn into a rave. The actual reception is going to turn into a rave, to the point where even the minister is going to be dancing as well. Do you know? A lot of up-tempo music, calypso, ragga, dance music. From the get-go, from the beginning of the wedding to the party's going to go on all night. It's going to be food, it's going to be drinks. You're going to feel like you're in a rave. And I feel like your person has that side to them where they are like a party girl, a party guy. Some of you may have met this person at a rave, is what I'm picking up. You and your person's first dance will be very sultry. It's like you're both going to be like hearing costume change, but I feel for you and your partner's first dance is going to be very sultry. It's, you know, where you could be dancing seductively on your person, and your person takes like something off the fire with their teeth. It's going to be I'm hearing like it's going to be over the top, but in a very spectacular way. It's going to be one whereby people are going to remember this actual wedding. Like this, did we just experience that? That felt like a rave in Ibiza. The wedding's going to have a lot of people there, friends and family members. People will be connecting with each other like, oh my God, I haven't seen you in such a long time. Oh my God, you look so amazing. It's going to be an event whereby maybe everyone is dressed to the nines. Because I feel like your person could be quite well established, or they're known for their dress sense, or you're known for your dress sense. So it's like the actual wedding day itself is going to be like, what's that place called where people go? The Met Gala. It's going to be like one of them type of places. Okay, some of you could, I don't know, some of you could be in the public eye anyway, is what I'm picking up. Okay, we've got the Queen of Swords. You could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Your dress is going to be amazing. There's something about your dress. I feel like you will wear a white dress, but it's going to be something different. It might be by a designer person as well. People will be like, oh my God, did you see her dress? You know, you might hear people gasping, because it's going to be something original. You may have made the dress yourself, is what I'm picking up. Or it could be done by a new designer, but people will be staring at the dress, studying you in the dress. Some of you may have decided to lose weight for this occasion. So people will be gasping about, you know, when you're walking down the aisle, like, oh my God, look at her body. You know, just like looking. They could be evil eyeing you, unfortunately. Like, oh my God, how did she lose all that weight? And, you know, this is going to be very spectacular. This is going to be your day. This is going to be your partner's day as well. There could be people there that are not wishing you well, you know, so that's something to be mindful of. But I do feel like your person is in the energies of, I know, but I don't care. Your person's very, very flamboyant, but like in a sense whereby they give 0 F's, like they don't care. You know, this is a person, I feel like they're going to splurge. They are going to splurge their money on this event, because if people, they're in the energies of it, people are going to talk, then let them talk good. If people are going to post, let them post the real thing. And the real thing is, this is how we do our thing around here. You could be more reserved than this individual, but this person is like, I don't care. You know, this is for the haters, that type of energy. For some of you, I feel like the wedding could be on a live stream. For some of you, there's something about that. Very fiery, a lot of music. There's something about when you have the first dance, when everyone's dancing to maybe the closing song, balloons fall down or something. The wedding day itself, because I'm just picking up more of the energies of the actual party for some reason. It's going to be a great event. People are going to not want to leave this actual day. I'm hearing 3 costume changes between yourself and your person. You may come out with like a red, your person may come out with a red suit. You may come out, definitely I feel like you may wear like a white outfit. You're going to shock people on your wedding day as well. Maybe with the venue, for some of you may get married in like a tall building, or you may get married in your home for some of you, and some of you may get married in your garden. That's for some of you, but some of you may rent like a really some of you could get married in a cathedral, is what I'm picking up. A church for some of you. Yeah, there will be a lot of people here in a church, and you might pull up in a Rolls Royce, a white or a black Rolls Royce, and people are going to be like, you're definitely going to shut up the haters. They're going to be like, wow, okay, okay. Okay, so we have the moon card here, so it's, people will definitely feel the love as well. And I feel like whoever's getting married, like your friends and family that are getting married also, they are going to feel like they cannot compare to you. There's going to be a lot of fears like, oh my, I can't top this. Because especially those that are in competition with you, they're going to be like, wow, like you guys really outdid yourself. This is what I'm picking up right here. 3 costume changes or maybe more for some of you. Will you have bridesmaids? Yeah. Bridesmaids as well will be wearing 3 cotton changes. There's something about your body as well that would have gone for a transformation, and people are going to be shocked. Your partner's outfits are going to be amazing. They're going to, it's almost like there's going to be like something there on the wall where people are taking pictures, you know, like if you are on the red carpet and there's paparazzi and people stand on, you know, at the wall, and it's something like that that's going to be at the wedding as well. There's going to be like a cameraman on standby. I'm seeing like, you know, that slow motion circle thing where people take pictures. It's going to be something else. There's going to be like candy floss machines, popcorn machines. So it's going to be catering for children as well, because obviously this, you know, your person, I feel like your person's father would invest in this wedding as well, and your person's mother. So you or your mother and father, there's going to be a lot of help here, or someone that's like a mother and father figure. Family from overseas are also going to help with this wedding as well. I'm hearing like Nigerian wedding for some of you. There's going to be a lot of families from overseas flying into this wedding, so there's going to be different, that's why I say different costume changes, like in like Nigerian and Ghanaian, and you know, the African cultural, like traditional suits and gowns are absolutely beautiful. And I feel like for some of you, you could be Ghanaian, or you could be marrying a Ghanaian, or you know, you could be going to a friend's. There's something here, or even if you're not Ghanaian or Nigerian, you could want to wear these traditional clothing on your wedding day. So you could come in the white suit, your partner can come in the white suit, and then when you go to the reception, when people come in, you're both wearing a red traditional Ghanaian outfit, even if you're not Ghanaian or Nigerian outfit. And then when it's time to eat, you may go, whilst everyone's eating, come back with both wearing some sort of white outfit, or you're wearing like some sort of crop top, and you know, maybe a crop sari top, and it's just gonna be crazy. Like this wedding's gonna be spectacular. I feel like you may dance, you and your partner may dance together. You may have made up a dance to show everyone. It could be like a African dance. You may both do like some sort of African dancing, or there's some sort of choreography that you both made up, and you're gonna kill it. Everyone's gonna be gasping, everyone's gonna be like filming it, everyone's gonna be, oh my god. In regards to the food, I feel like it's going to be a lot of seafood, because it might be, and also like there could be like vegetarian people there. You're definitely going to be quite mindful of the alcohol as well for some of you, because you are going to be aware that there's a lot of children there. Yes, there may be champagne, and I think if there's alcohol, it's going to be like champagne and stuff like that, high class alcohol. There's going to be a lot of like fizzy drink for children, and orange juice, water. There's going to be a lot of water as well, especially because I feel like with you may have gone for a transformation in regards to, you know, going to the gym, being more fit, being more healthy. There'll be a lot of fruits, there'll be rice dishes, salads, you know what I mean? But it's going to be more about the vibe here. People are going to be enjoying the day so much that they're going to forget. Some of them might even forget to eat, because they'll be like, I can't believe I'm here. I can't believe I'm here. Yeah, we've got death and rebirth. This is going to definitely change people's perspective of your connection, you know. Yeah, this is one that's gonna, this is going to be a wedding day whereby people are not going to want it to end. Again, there's going to be, you may even get a lot of phone calls as well, like people saying, I'm really sorry I can't come, or congratulations. A lot of people are going to be like blowing up your Insta. People are going to be phoning you, congratulations, I'm on my way, couldn't make it to the wedding day, couldn't make it to the church, but I'm coming to the party. And you know, this is going to be a wedding whereby friends, from the past, family members, second cousins, third cousins, uncles, grand uncles, everyone's going to be under one roof, and you're going to make it a day to remember. But for some of you, you may even end this wedding and go, like, the party, I should say, and go on your honeymoon, but leave everyone else still in there enjoying. That could be a thing as well. I also feel like to me, this is about you and your person making the day about yourself, because like I said before at the beginning, some people feel as if weddings are supposed to be for everyone. They are, because of your friends and family, but you look back and you might think, oh, I just spent it on them and rushing around, and what about me, what about how I feel? But this is about your person is going to make sure, and you are going to make sure that this is going to be your day as well. You're all going to enjoy it. Anyone that you do sense, has got like they may be ushered out, or your person may tell them, like, I know you don't wish me and my partner well, but you know what? We think it's best that you just leave, because you're just bringing bad vibes, because there's going to be a lot of positive vibes in this actual day. I feel like this actual wedding will actually transform this person, because like I said in the past, people may, well, now this person may be perceived as like very like a wild child, and like someone that's like always on the go, someone that doesn't want to settle down. So people were thinking they're never going to get married. Nah. And you may have kept your engagement a secret, so this could come as a shock to people, like you're actually getting married. Like, I didn't even know you guys were serious about each other. But it's going to transform your person's perspective on how a relationship should be. Once they marry you, it's almost like they're going to transform, they're going to reawaken in some way, like mature in some way, try and work through their bad habits. We all have bad habits, none of us are perfect, right? But they're going to try and work through their issues, etc. And they'll have some sort of knowing that, I do have to change my life around. So if they're like gambling a lot and stuff, or if they're excessively exercising or excessively spending, and because I do feel like money is going to be invested in this day, it's almost like they're going to be shedding some skin, because they will realize, I need to step into a new version of myself. This person deserves so much, and I'm willing to give this person a lot. Some of you could get married during Scorpio season, Pisces season. I feel like you will both exchange words to each other, but it won't be a lot. It'll be quick. It'll be, this person may have a Mercury in Sag, or you could have a Mercury in Sag. You may say things to each other that shock each other, and like you could be looking at your person like, oh my god, you can't say that in front of the priest. They might say something like, remember that time when we first met, remember that time when we first did it, and I knew from that time that I wanted to marry you because of the way. And you'd be looking at them like, please, no, stop. Or you might say, I remember that time when we were first going for a walk, and I was just like noticing that, you're wearing two different colour socks. Like, it's just going to be like it's going to be funny, it's going to be light-hearted, it's going to be playful, because I feel like your connection is very playful. But ultimately I feel like just because it's playful and light-hearted doesn't mean there's no depth, because there is depth to this actual wedding day. You and your person will be holding hands. There's going to be glances of looking into each other's eyes, staring. It's almost as if you'll be saying to each other, like, wait until we get back to that hotel, wait until you see what I'm gonna do to you. But obviously you're not saying it through words, because I feel like you have a very strong, powerful, passionate relationship together, but there's going to be a lot of holding hands, not wanting to leave each other's side, giving each other that look, and your person looking at you as if they've seen you for the first time, and all the costume changes, and coming on the mic and saying, have you seen my wife, have you seen my wife's dress, or you come like, have you seen my husband's outfit, have you seen, like, it's just going to be over the top, but in a magnificent way. Definitely a lot of love, lust and passion between yourself and your person, and it's going to be felt. So that's what I have for you, part 2. I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Peace out. Okie dokie. Let's go to part 3. Wow, part 2 was exciting. Very exciting. Can you invite me, please, part 2, if you're still there? Or just like live stream it or whatever. Like, I want to see what's good. Okay, so part 3. How would your wedding day be? Let's see. Death card. It's the 3rd time. Okay. Okay, so how's your partner? you could be dealing with a Scorpio. This person is they've got like a dark and brooding way about them. I wouldn't necessarily say they're a dark and brooding person, because I do see some light here, but I feel like this individual is very intense. That's the right word. Very intense, very passionate, wants to merge with others, like with a person, they're very intense. So if they're in a relationship, they don't take it lightheartedly. They want to feel transformed. They want to feel as if they've learned something. They're not very surface based. This person is very traditional. They could have Capricorn in their chart. They want to set up their foundations. They want someone that they can grow old with. This person could be a hard worker. They could own properties, or that's their wish, to own properties, settle down. They are loyal, is what I'm picking up. So we got the Lovers card here. So I feel like this person in the past, I don't know why I'm tapping into their past, but I feel like this person in the past, oopsie daisy, sorry YouTube, I feel like this person in the past could have they were in a stagnated energy, whereby they were thinking, shall I settle down, shall I not? Shall I live the free life, shall I not? But ultimately, deep down, what this person yearned for is to settle down, to be married. This person could be at that phase now. Maybe in the past they wasn't in that phase. They could have Gemini in their chart. You could be dealing with someone that's a Gemini, or you could end up marrying someone that's a Gemini or a Scorpio. I feel like this person's a great communicator. Again, there's an energy of them to and fro, whether or not they want to. This person likes their own company, so this is why they may have felt in the past that maybe marriage is not for me. Not to say that when they get in connections, they don't, want to merge with that person, because this person is very passionate. They may tend to like long distance connections though, but I feel like ultimately what they actually want is to settle down. It's almost like they're too scared to admit that to themselves, because they may feel like they don't want to make the wrong investment. This person does have a lot of fears. Maybe in the past they have invested in the wrong people as well. So it's like they don't, even though they've got this intense side, even though they've got this side whereby, I feel like they're quite fearful of their spirituality. They're quite fearful of their intuition, their inner knowing, because they feel like maybe in the past they were close to it, but they lost it all. Maybe in the past whoever they were with in the past, they invested in the wrong person, and they don't want to make that same mistake. But this is what they ultimately want. But they tell themselves, no, there's no one out there like that. But they do want that. This person's very family orientated. They may want many children. They definitely want to secure their partners themselves, first and foremost, their partners and their children's life. This person's a hard worker as well, very family orientated. They are very romantic as well. If you are in a relationship with them, then they do like to communicate effectively and regularly. So this person could be sending you messages at work, text messages, WhatsApp messages, videos, calling you at your break, making you laugh, making you giggle. You may have met this person in your town or city, or you may have met them through your siblings for some of you. This person does want to get married. This person's always wanted to marry, but they're fearful that they're going to make the wrong choice. If this person's hesitating right now, it's only because they are scared that they are going to end up hurt. But ultimately, they want this Ten of Pentacles life. They've always envisioned it. And they know that by getting married, for some of you, will make them have to level up and change. They will have to give something up. Maybe this type of, we've got Ten of Pentacles twice. So your person is very intense, very traditional, hardworking, very romantic, but someone that could be quite light-hearted, but someone that could be quite indecisive as well. Someone that projects something that's not the real true essence of who they really are, due to fear of being hurt. Someone that is quite scared to transform, because they know that to transform will mean to give up a lot, but they will gain if they gave up a lot. They will gain if they gave up the fact of being fearful that they have to make an investment. I'm hearing feel the fear and do it anyway. This person is in fear mode all the time. They're on edge. What if it doesn't work out? What if that person cheats on me? And it stagnates them, it blocks them. And I feel like they may have been out with people that they know intuitively and through signs that the person would end up hurting them through what the person's showing them in front of their face. and they still, you know, insisted on continuing a connection with this person, so that when the person did, you know, in fact show them that they were not the one to be with, it was like, yeah, I told you, you see, that's why. But it's like, you were being shown the signs before, but you chose to ignore the signs. I mean, we've done that in the past, all of us have, but it's like the time when they should have taken action and not pursued it, they were still, it's almost as if they wanted to see that this person was going to hurt them. They wanted to be proven right. So there's a fear there with this person, but this person does want, and this could be past tense, right? But this person does want to invest. They want something deep and spiritual and very life transformative. This person's very passionate. The physical aspect of the connection will be very important, but it's not going to be one whereby they just throw this around. This person is very low, that Scorpio energy, but they want the physical side to be very transformative, life transformative. And I feel like this is the type of person that may like try and take, you know, I have to be mindful of what I say on YouTube, as well as trying out different positions as well. I'm hearing like they're very experimental, they're very well rehearsed, they're very skilled in that department as well. They may like to speak over the phone if they're away from you. They you know, this is very high on their list as well, but it's someone that they feel comfortable with. They're only this way when they feel comfortable with the person. If they in the past were not comfortable with that person, then it will just be something that they forget about. But when they are in a relationship with someone, then they make sure that they keep it spicy, and they like their partner to feel wanted, taken care of, and they're very loyal. They could be a bit jealous as well, like someone's talking to their partner like, what are you doing? That's my woman. I had that for Power 1 as well, because I had like Scorpionic energies too, but I feel like this person is always thinking of ways they can look after their family, look after themselves. They could like invest a lot. They definitely have savings, so they definitely save for a rainy day. They're not silly with their money. They may own properties, or you know, they may own a big property, but this is someone that they want to, you know, they may own properties, I feel, or they could end up you know, owning properties. The person's willing to leave the past behind if they feel that they found the one. So if they had a certain way of being, they're willing to, you know, sacrifice that in order to be with the person that they are in love with, to keep them happy. They like to make their partner happy as well, but in turn they like to make themselves happy. Again, communication is key to this individual. They could have like a Mercury in Gemini, Mercury in Scorpio, but I feel so like Mercury in Gemini. They could be a Scorpio. They're very intense though, so they view their work as, you know, they don't like to take any shortcuts. It's not Saturnian energy, but they don't like to take, well, Saturnian energy with the Capricorn card here for me, Ten of Pentacles. They don't like to take any shortcuts. They're very intense, so they expect loyalty, expect people to tell the truth, because they're very honest and loyal. They hurt deeply, so if someone's betrayed them, it hurts them. Whether it's friends, family members, siblings, it hurts them to the core. Don't want to be hurt. This could be a lone ranger. They choose to be alone because they don't want to be hurt. They cannot afford it. It stresses them out where they have to go away for a few days or even weeks and then come back out. It changes them every time they're in a connection. It doesn't work out. It changes them. They are very intense in regards to their work as well, because they don't just work for the day, they're working for their future. Anything they invest in, because they have a lot of investments as well. Again, they could invest, but I feel like they may have a lot of projects on the go. This is why they may feel like, I can't be in a relationship because, like in the past, because I've just got too much, I'm trying to fulfill my future. In the past, this person wanted to build up a certain amount of money and then get married. Even if they're with you right now, they're still working. You know, you are somebody that makes them want to go harder. Do you know what I mean? Like, they like the idea of having to work towards something. They like the idea of working towards a goal to make sure that you, and if you have children, are taken care of, or your future children are taken care of. They like to set up a nice little nest egg. So how would your marriage be? So we have the Ten of Pentacles. It's definitely going to be very family orientated. Some of you could have children, and I feel like your children would definitely play a part in this marriage. So maybe your children could like be the ring bearer, or the part of the bridesmaids, be a bridesmaid is what I'm picking up. Some of you may decide to get married in your garden or in your home. I've seen it happen. It is very beautiful. You may want something very intimate with only, just you and your children, or a few friends and family members there. Maybe people from your neighborhood as well. Maybe siblings will be there. So it could just be you, yourself, a sibling, and your children. This is the Hierophant. So this is the wedding card, right? Some of you may decide to get married in a registry office. Some of you, I feel, may get married in a church as well. But it'll be a very, I'm hearing like a very pleasant day. I don't know why I'm saying pleasant, but it's not going to be anything very spectacular. Like, you're going to get everything out of the day what you hoped you would get out of the day. It's going to be, and I say pleasant, I also feel it's going to be very spiritual, because the Hierophant is a very spiritual card. It's almost like you're both going to tap into something on the day where you feel really merged. Maybe this person likes to merge, right? You feel really as one. It's going to be an energetic shift between yourself and your person. It could be due to the fact that you both may have to recite some sort of prayer, some sort of mantra, and it's going to be as if, wow, I just felt that shifted you. But it's going to be one whereby you're both feeling a transformation within yourself, because obviously you're stepping into a new cycle. There's an ending of the old, of how you both used to be, but it's like you're both going to feel that shift, and that shift for the better. It's almost like you're going to reach a higher level of spirituality on this day, like merging as one. Finally, I'm hearing like you both may feel relieved, like finally we've done it, like finally I feel connected deeply to you, because we have made this vow, we have made this commitment to each other. Again, some of you will, and that's just the feeling thing that I got from it, but yeah, you're going to feel very elated. And I feel like the Sun card, some of you may get married during Leo season, Taurus season, Gemini season, Scorpio season, or you could be a Scorpio, Gemini, Taurus, or a Leo, Capricorn in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, or Venus. But I do feel like, because we've got Seven of Pentacles here twice, you and your person are definitely, I feel that you may not have gotten a lot of help with this. I feel like it's just like you and your person, and maybe another family member, a sibling or something, may have helped with this wedding. Maybe a few people, maybe a father figure, but it could be quite small. I mean, there will be family there, but Ten of Pentacles is like a legacy. There will be family there, but with a registry office wedding, you may not want a lot of family members there. The right people from your family will be there, is what I'm picking up. There's going to be, like, if you've got children, they're going to be present there too. And with the Seven of Pentacles, this does indicate that you and your person would have saved a lot equally. It's not just going to be, you may not have gotten help with this wedding. I feel like you and your person would have done this equally. Like, pile 2 is like, I feel like with that pile, like a lot of friends and family members all invested in that wedding. They may come from like big families. Not to say you don't come from a big family, but I feel like you and your partner will have invested in this wedding. So it may be something quite simple, but something that is to remember, because look at these nice chandeliers here. So you may go to like a restaurant or something, something that's child friendly, and the place will be decorated for your actual day. You may decide to go out, you and your partner. You may be like 2 different meetings, or you may decide, like, some of you may get married during like the summertime, but I feel like you may go to like a restaurant or something that's very family orientated, where like younger children can play. So you could go to like maybe a pub. You could decide to go to like a pub, but tell the pub, like, sometimes Christmas times the pub allows people to have Christmas, or you could get married in a hotel for some of you, but I'm feeling more it could be like a pub or a restaurant where you have the actual reception, and there could be like some sort of play area at the back where the kids can play, or it could have a play area inside of the pub where kids can play, but it will be decorated because you would have told the people in the pub beforehand, look, we want to have our reception here. So they may like close the pub for that time, or maybe 3 hours, 4 hours, or just close the pub for that half of the day, so that you can have your reception party, and you know, the kids will be able to just explore. And if you've got friends and family that's got children, they'll be running up and down, and it's going to be very child friendly. You know, you could have food that's for kids as well, like burgers and chips, you know, that's just like for starters, or for like kiddies meal. And then you could have like gourmet meals. You know, you may have hired a chef for that day and they bring in food, is what I'm picking up. You could have a lot of, I'm hearing soups for some of you. I don't know, someone from your family member might be like on a diet or something, or soups. But I feel like I'm hearing like you're gonna have all your favorite foods, things that are not traditional. You are going to have that. So like I said, burgers, like you won't really feel like burgers on the day. You could have your favorite food, and your person's gonna have their favorite food, because ultimately it will be about you. This is about it being what's your favorite thing, and let's bring our favorite thing on that day. I feel like you and your person will have like, there's going to be a lot of dancing going on here, a lot of dancing. So the spotlight will be on you. You may decide to wear something eccentric, bright. This could be like a non-traditional relationship where you're both from different cultural backgrounds. So you could wear, like Pautu, wear something from like your person's culture, or your person could wear something from your culture. So you may like wear like an orange dress, a yellow dress, or something. You may have like colourful hair. It's something non-traditional about this day. You want it to be as non-nerve-wracking as possible, as you want your partner's going to want you to feel as comfortable as possible, and you are going to want your partner to feel as comfortable as possible. This is why I said it's going to be a day about you. There's going to be like an energy of you not really caring what people think, because it's not about people, it's about how you both feel. So that's why I mentioned burgers and your person's favorite food. You could have dips, you could have samosas, you could have breadsticks. It's going to be hot meals, maybe curries, there could be rice dishes, pilau rice, like it's all your favorite foods, different colourful meals. Your outfit will be very colourful. This could be like your reception outfit could be colourful, or on the actual, you know, wedding time, you could wear like a colourful like orange skirt or orange dress or a yellow dress. And you know, I feel like, again, we got the Two of Wands. You and your person may shoot off, so that the wedding, you'll have the wedding, it'll be very spiritual, you know, it'll be one whereby you're both going to feel that shift. But I feel like you may do something in a restaurant or a pub that's very down to earth, and then there's an energy of you and your person like going away on holiday, like going for your honeymoon on your holiday, just the two of you, because you will want time to regroup and retreat and just like absorb the day. So this is not going to be a day whereby, like part two, it's all about other people. This is going to be about, it's what we like, you know, and we're going to invite who we want to be there. It's like, you're very lucky if you get to experience this day. It's going to be unique because it's going to be about you both and what makes you happy. So if you've got children as well, you may decide, you know, like they may stay with family members, because I feel like you and your person will be shooting off on that day to your honeymoon, or you may take the children with you, because you may have like 4 children for some of you, and a dog. So you may go to a hotel where it allows animals for some of you. But I feel that, again, the reception could insist of, yes, you spend time with family members and everyone's eating and enjoying, but then you're only there for like a couple hours and then you got to shoot off because you already booked your plane, or wherever you're going, you're going to be heading out. And this does indicate that you may not, some of you may invite a few people, but maybe like work friends, maybe a close family member, maybe a sibling, maybe a neighbor, but it's going to be quite, maybe 10 to 20 people may be there. Only people that you're really, really close with are going to be there. And it's almost like you're going to say, look, it's not going to be anything spectacular. It's going to be something quite simple, because that's why I feel it's going to be very simple, but it's going to be very beautiful. I feel like you and your person are going to definitely shine and stand out, and people will feel the love, people will feel the happiness. There's going to be a lot of, for some of you, you may even conceive on the night of your actual wedding with the sun card right here. But it's going to be very creative. I feel like your outfit will be very creative. Your person's outfit will be very creative. And people are going to see how genuinely happy you are. And people are going to be genuinely happy for you both. Like, you know what, wow, I'm so happy for them both. Like, people genuinely are going to be happy for you both, and you're both going to be happy about how the day went, you know, because there's not going to be, from what I'm seeing, a lot of pressure. It's going to be very relaxed. You're going to have your favorite food there. Every time I come to this card, this does talk about you and your person just dancing, like just getting up and getting, yeah, everyone get up, let's all dance now. Even people that are reserved, they'll be like dancing as well. Like, everyone's just going to be dancing and having a good time, and it's going to be very magical, and then the kids are going to be playing, and like all the music that you enjoy, like it's going to be up-tempo music is what I'm picking up, and it's just going to be a vibe. Everyone's going to be enjoying themselves. It's going to be food. Waiters are going to keep coming out with food, or the people in the pub or the restaurant are going to keep coming out with food, or there could be food lined up. There's going to be bites. There's going to be dishes. I feel like it's going to be starters, main and dessert, and it's going to keep rotating with different starters, mains and dessert. It's going to be a lot of sandwiches, finger food, cakes as well. I didn't talk about cakes with the other one. I don't know why. I may do one of these types of readings again, but I feel like generally the food's going to be very child friendly. A lot of finger foods, but a lot of cuisines, a lot of dishes, and very relaxed. Some of you could get married outdoors as well, in like your garden, or, you know, like in a park on a hot day. But I feel that you may exit maybe after 2 hours just to spend time with your person, and go on the honeymoon on the actual day. And then I feel like when you do exit, everyone else will leave at the same time. Everyone else will leave the venue at the same time. It's going to be a lot of jokes. Everyone's going to be getting on with each other. It's going to be a very, I mentioned pleasant and beautiful and fun day. That's what I have for you, part number 3. It's been an absolute pleasure. Take care. Peace out.